Imagine having a way that you can save literally hundreds of dollars on any cruise from Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Celebrity, Princess, and more. And that you can do it without jumping through a bunch of hoops. You simply use these two cards and you save a total of 12%, which adds up to a huge amount off of your vacation. I'll reveal exactly what these two cards are and how you can use them to save. Before I get to exactly how to save big on cruises using these two cards, there are two things I want to explain about cruise pricing. If you're the sort of person that likes deals without going through a lot of hassle, you're going to want to know this. First, there are dozens, if not hundreds of websites where you can book your cruise, from the cruise line website to sites like Expedia. It's tempting to think that if you just start searching around, you'll be able to find a deal. After all, with this much competition to sell you a cruise, someone has to cut prices to get customers, right? Actually, that's not the way things work. You can trust me and save a lot of time or go on your own search. These sites almost always have the same prices. There might be small differences of a few bucks, but usually the prices are identical. On the downside, there's not a magic site that I can tell you about that will save you money, unlike the cards that I'm about to show you. On the upside, it means you don't have to wear yourself out scouring the internet for deals. What you see is consistent across the web. Second, perhaps the biggest factor in what you'll pay for a cruise is not any sort of cruise sale or special website with cheap fares. It's not even when you buy your cruise. Instead, it is when you actually sail. Cruise prices, they vary dramatically throughout the year. In fact, the same exact cruise on the same exact ship can be hundreds of dollars more or less depending on when you're actually taking the trip. If you have flexibility in your schedule, you'll pay dramatically less. In the case of the Caribbean, which is the most popular spot to sail, the price ties in with school schedules. During times like spring break, summer break, and the Christmas holidays, you'll see a spike in prices. Doesn't matter what you do, you're going to pay more to sail during these times. But then, times like January or September, when kids are back at school and people are back at work, you see prices drop sharply to keep the ships full. The good news? What I'm about to tell you can save you some serious money no matter when you sail. It's a two-part plan with the biggest savings coming from the first piece. You've no doubt heard of AARP, the popular senior interest group. As an interest group with tens of millions of members across the country, AARP is known for its influence. For members, it also offers a number of benefits and perks. And don't think you have to be older to join. I'll get into this in a second. The group's website includes everything from insurance plans, to car buying programs, to credit cards, to literature about topics in aging. But the site also has what it calls AARP Rewards. Here, the group offers all sorts of deals from discounted magazine subscriptions, to book deals, to sweepstakes entries. One of the biggest groups of deals, however, is dedicated to discounted gift cards. You'll find specials for gift cards entailing everything from restaurants to grocery stores. Of all of those discounts, however, it's the cruise gift cards that seem to offer some of the best deals. Here, the cards are 10% off of the face value. So a $100 gift card sells for $90 and a $500 gift card sells for $450. Given the cost of a cruise, that can save you potentially hundreds of dollars. At the time of this video, there are a total of 5 different cruise lines with gift cards available via AARP. The available lines include Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, Princess, and Holland America. Combined, these lines represent close to 100 cruise ships offering trips just about anywhere in the world. In other words, no matter if you want to sail the Caribbean or Australia, the Mediterranean or Alaska, you can do it while saving some serious money. Say you were to purchase a cruise costing $2,500. Instead of paying retail, you could buy 5 of the $500 gift cards for $2,250, saving yourself $250 off of the total cost. Now I know what you are thinking. I'm not an AARP member, or there's no way I'm old enough to be an AARP member. That's the really cool part about this deal. AARP, it may focus on retirees, but it is open to anyone. I signed up and I'm nowhere near 50 years old. A membership costs only about $12 a year too. It's literally $1 a month. Then, once you are a member, you log into the AARP rewards section of the website, look for the area that says redeem, and then click all rewards. This will bring up all of your options, including everything from supermarkets to Old Navy cards. Type in Cruise and you'll find all of the available discount cards. To purchase, you'll need a credit or debit card. The website takes all the major brands. You can also use PayPal to pay. Now, the cards are digital, meaning you'll get them via email, so don't expect them to arrive in some fancy case, and they aren't really all that great for a nice fancy gift if you were going to buy them for someone, but they're every bit as valuable as any other gift card. Now, before you buy, you will want to go in and read all the details on AARP about how to use these cards. These aren't AARP rules, but the cruise line's policy. Carnival brands, they seem pretty straightforward. Royal Caribbean, however, has some more tricky rules that you do need to follow, especially that the gift card is good only for new reservations. Just keep that in mind when you're buying. Okay, so this is the first card, and the savings are pretty big. Saving 10% may not sound like much if it's a fast food meal or a night out, but on a cruise that can run into thousands of dollars, that is a huge savings. If you're looking for a deal, it doesn't get much better than this. But what I am about to share is simply the icing on the cake. It's a way to get another 2% off, totaling up to 12% total off of the price of your cruise. So I explained how to be an AARP member and get gift cards for 10% off retail, but how you actually buy those cards can also net you more savings. As mentioned, you need to have a credit card, debit card, or PayPal to purchase. Be smart about what you use, you can save even more. Specifically, I'm not necessarily recommending it, but I use Citi's Double Cash card for my everyday spending. It pays 1% rewards on purchases, and another 1% whenever I pay the bill. So let's do the math. On a $500 gift card that's sold for $450, with a 2% cashback card like I have, you're essentially paying $441 or saving about $60 off the face value. Again, I'm not recommending one card over another. There may be some others that pay even more, as I know many of them have all sorts of unique features on where you can actually save. But the bottom line is that if you not only purchase the gift cards for a discount via AARP, but then combine it with using a reward credit card, you can supercharge the savings even more to where you're paying drastically less for the exact same cruise. When I tell you about this method of saving on cruises, I'm taking my own medicine. As part of prepping for this video, I went through the entire process, start to finish, of purchasing one of these gift cards. I bought a $100 gift card to Carnival via AARP that I purchased for just $90. I'll be honest, the hardest part was just finding where to get the gift cards on the AARP website. Again, it's under AARP Rewards. And then you click the drop-down box to click Redeem, and then All Rewards. A few other things to know. For one, the email with the gift card, it did take a few minutes to arrive. It was not instant. So, if you make a purchase and it doesn't instantly come to your inbox, then just give it a few minutes. If you don't see it after 5 or 10 minutes, then you might want to contact AARP. Be sure to check that junk folder first. Second, the email you do get is fairly nondescript. It simply says, "Thanks for your order" in the subject line. Then you have to click a link through to the actual digital gift card. In this case, I personally think you're better off printing the card out when you get it and putting it in a safe place. That way, if you can't find it in your inbox once you start to get a lot more emails, you'll at least have this physical copy with all of the details. Just to recap, I've been cruising for a long time and taken a lot of trips. I've bought a lot of cruises. When it comes to saving money on cruise fare, I found no better way than taking advantage of this discount and combining it with a cashback credit card. If you're sailing one of the eligible cruise lines, then I highly suggest taking advantage to save yourself some serious money. Until next time, happy sailing.